This is a really long day. And it's, I either accidentally turned my phone off. I think I turned it off. Or it like died right when I woke up. But I think I don't know. Just in my sleeping fury, I ended up turning it off. Well, her daughter has taken to trying to come up there and sleep. She wants to sleep in my bed when I'm sleeping there. But she won't really go to sleep a lot of times. She'll just keep goofing around and keep me awake and all that kind of stuff, so.
Right.
What is new profiles? Yeah, pretty much everyone does the Guardian build. A lot of people really like Shurelya's. I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense because when you hit the ult, you can pop the Shurelya's and get everyone into position better to capitalize on the ult. Okay, so somebody typed something. I don't know what, but... We'll wait a second. Okay. What can we even get for this? I guess I'm assuming 220 is my max because I've done all the little quests and stuff. Or whatever, 270. I like how they conveniently... Well, there are some of them. 250 for these icons. But some of them are out of range. Oh, you get a chroma. Okay, so they put the chromas out of range. Conmay. Arcana. Okay, I don't know the difference there. Why don't they even have a 3 key button instead of a 1, like... I guess to save some time. The mystery emotes are pretty fun, but I don't know which emote. I mean, smart money's on these random champion shards, I think. Hey, what's up, Lucas? If I'm trying to build up my collection on the Smurf. Set has been getting played a lot in the jungle, so I thought about buying him, but he really doesn't have a good win rate in solo queue or in pro right now. I mean, do I even need that many more champions? I feel like I've got a lot of the ones that I would want to play currently. Maybe I could go for the orb this time. Vayne. Okay, I was about to say, if anyone bans Kate, then I'll ban Ashe. We can just hope they don't play Jhin, and then maybe we get to play some Leo Legends.
May you die with your eyes closed.
Most people do seem to like the Shurelya's. We're skipping the Athenes. A lot of people were skipping the Athenes. Well, they did nerf the heal. But that's just the max charge heal, not the snapshot heal, I think. But... what do I think about Mordekaiser? He's okay. The thing is, he does do a lot of damage, and, Bard is obnoxious, or, Olaf's obnoxious. Everyone does some variation of this. Now... This feels like this doesn't give that much health, but like, I mean, even if you get like 150 health or something, it still kind of adds up. I'm not going Redemption, that seems a little less appealing. Need to go for at least one magic resist, probably. I guess we'll go with that. I mean, so one thing about Mordekaiser is he's really hard to gank. If he does get ahead, is my camera messed up? I can't tell. It's just moving slowly. If he does get ahead, he's really hard to gank because he can pretty much force a 1v1. And he still has like decent utility later on, even if he's ahead or even if he's behind or whatever, because he can just take someone out of the fight with his ult. So he's okay. I mean, I don't know what his win rate is. It's probably something like 50%. It's like a weaker AP version of Darius right now. Sort of. Yeah, he's 49, so not great. Okay. I mean, I'd probably... I'd call him tier 3, probably. I'd probably put him out of the top 10. Like, my tier list, I always have 5 in tier 1, 5 in tier 2, then 5 in tier 3. And I just call it tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, because sometimes it gets confusing. Some tier lists have S and S+, and, like, A, you know, as 1, 2, 3. And so people have largely gone away from the Cinder Hulk Electrocute type of stuff. I mean, Guardian is solid. What? And so a lot of people also like Overgrowth. Zombie Ward at higher elos I think is good, but yeah, that's pretty much what I'm running.
When all goes dark, you'll see a fox. Follow it.
What's way easier?
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Damn put the chime way up there.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Get that second chime. Why the hell did it spawn up there? That's ridiculous. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why would you do that? Don't ever tumble forward.
been slain.
Okay, well, it's a trade. And it's pushing towards them, so and they should lose a decent chunk here. I'm just gonna wait a second. Huh. Hey, thanks, Aaron.
An enemy has been slain.
Yeah, that was kind of a fun. There's some tough moral dilemmas there. So like I said, the first time I did that one, I just killed him, and it ended up causing a lot more problems. But yeah, it was great. There's one coming up with the, I won't spoil anything for the people that are, you know, obviously haven't played through it or whatever, but some of the choices revolving around the, crones, the Crookback Bog are, very morally interesting as well. She does have her ult. Maybe Eve will want to come down here. Eve's not 6 though. Eve's kind of getting worked here. I could have ulted him there, but okay, Olaf's top. Yeah. The decoy does have a lot of uses. I think maybe running one decoy could be useful.
An enemy has been slain.
Like some of the resurrection cards, you can get an extra resurrection off of decoys as well. Like, it does have a lot of uses. I could have gotten probably more of those things on the way over. Just too busy reading chat. I'm not a big fan of the clear weather, and like maybe with monsters or something. The thing is, like, you want to have, as with most sort of games of chance, you want to limit the chance as much as possible to have as like few cards as you can in your deck, so you have a higher probability of drawing your best cards.
Killing spree.
It's rough. Damn, they're really gonna get a second charge? Jesus, real. Eve can't, like, just put a charm on them. They'll run, man. Just put a charm on the Ari. God, that was catastrophic. Giving up a free second tower. She should have just shown up. I mean, I guess I could have roamed up there too. I'll move the chat over in a second. Sorry, I forgot to put it in a good place. I'm trying to think. I think Yennefer of Vengerberg is probably my favorite one. A hero with 7 power that also has resurrection is extremely strong.
Killing spree. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Gangsta. Jeez. I need the Pingu Dab emote. Are kids still dabbing? Is that still a thing? How mad is he gonna be if I just roll up and take this big one from him? Sending these kids back to Fortnite. I'm having a lot of fun on Bard. Other players' kids. I would wager to bet I'm the oldest person in this game. These damn whippersnappers. That may not be true. Should maybe put that one on the wolves. I'm in my mid-30s. Clincher. Clinching on him. Alright, let me move my chat over here. Yeah. Well, I know, not in the chat. I know we have older people in the chat, but just like in this game. Like playing this game right now. So I could be wrong, but. This set's putting in some work. I can't do anything about that.
Your turret has been destroyed.
He does have ult. Yeah, I think that is cool that we do have a bit of an older crowd in here. It keeps it chill. I don't mind the young crowd too. This is a refuge. Fellow boomers. Oh god, how did I miss that? It's pretty brutal. I don't think of myself as a boomer though. What, boomers are like in their 60s or 70s. But I also don't think of myself as a millennial. Dude, this Singe and I have to be so annoying to the enemy team. Hello, fellow kids. I don't know. When I'm thinking millennial, I'm thinking like, I feel whatever you call it, there should be a difference between someone who remembers an age without the internet and not, right? So just like millennial, like what happened in the early 80s that defines a generation, you know, around like a certain whatever, whatever they call millennials. Like, all right, it's the 80s. I mean, yeah, stuff was going on in the 80s, but I feel like the 80s was relatively tame, like in terms of inventions and world affairs, than like the 70s or the 90s or even the 60s. I feel like the 80s was a relatively chill time. Obviously stuff happened, but yeah, I feel like Gen X was 70s. I feel like the 70s and 80s could be lumped together. I know internet wasn't big into the 2000s, but like it was widely available in the mid 90s. I mean, I was poor as hell, and I had the internet around like 96 or 97 or something. Well, not as hell, like not compared to like a third world country or something like that, but we didn't have a lot. Okay, what are we at? 1, 2. Bard is a lot of fun. I am having a good time with Bard. I'll be back in just 1 second. Let me go grab my coffee. I'll make a video about it, but we are moving tomorrow as well. So hopefully the internet should already be hooked up. I just have to move over the modem line, but I don't know if like the coax cables are going to behave or not. But anyways, where's my Ethernet? Oh, it's a black Ethernet. Small one. Anyways, we'll figure it out when we get there. But okay, I'll be back in a second. Yeah, I mean, I do think that the internet really changed in the mid like 2000s as well, when you started getting more social media. Like I think like the age of YouTube and social media is another generational thing. So I would put millennials. I would say millennials. If I was making a generation, I would say like the Gen Xers or whatever would be like maybe from the 60s or something or whatever, like 70s, 80s, and then I think millennials would start in the 90s, and then it feels like something else maybe in like the 2005s to 2010 area. I feel like I don't know. It's all just weird generational stuff. It's like technology is changing, and just in many ways culture is changing at such a rapid pace. It's crazy. Like in the last 30 years, you know, you got like internet or whatever, you know, becoming widespread in 95. You have like you know, 9/11 and the endless wars, you know, in like 2003. 9/11 is obviously 2001, but you had that kind of build up through there. Then you had this economic crisis and crash, housing crash in 2008. You got kind of the social media boom and cloud computing and stuff like that around the 2010s. Then you had kind of the Me Too social justice stuff from like 2014 or 2015 accelerating into the present. And then now you have like pandemic lockdown insanity going on in 2020. It's like every 5 or 10 years there's some major cultural event that's like changing the way that the world works, at least, or the United States works, at least. I'm sure stuff like that happened in the 70s and 80s too, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just biased. I feel like it's a lot of stuff is accelerating more because of the internet. A lot of technology is, for sure.
May you die with your eyes closed.
Is dab still a thing? That's right. In history, most people live the life their parents did or not. Depends. Probably. I mean, probably something similar. In most history, people were basically what we would call like some version of farmers, you know, for most of history. They worked on the land, gave us a hive mind. That's true. Yeah, I mean, most people didn't have the luxury of not being farmer. Like, you just worked the land so you could eat stuff, and that was it. I mean, there were some traders, you know, obviously people that traded, and then of course you've got your aristocrats, your royalty, your clergy kind of people. On the side, you know, in big city centers, there were other things going on. You know, you could be like a shop owner or you know, some other sorts of services. Obviously, you'd have like blacksmiths and things like that. But I don't have any hard stats on this, but I think the vast majority of people were like, you know, completely destitute and farmed everything that they ate for the most part. Had very, very little, like, to trade in order to get money and to get like luxury items and stuff. Hey, what's up, got some? I've heard Thailand's beautiful. I've never been there myself, but I had a friend who spent some time over there. Yeah, that is crazy with the internet, the way it is right now. Especially the way that YouTube is developed, like, kind of watch almost anything, anytime, you know? Yeah, globalization of the internet and just people cooperating, or not even necessarily cooperating, but just exchanging ideas a lot. Yeah, it is. It's very cool. I personally think it can definitely bring people closer together. I understand, I don't want to get too political about it. Like, I understand when some people talk about the threat of globalism and outsourcing and all this kind of stuff, but I think in many ways, you know, bringing people together for common objectives, I mean, that's like one of the main things. It's like a hallmark of why humans have been so successful as far as animals. There's several things, but that's one of the big ones, is communication and abstract reasoning. focus up here and get some stuff down. Where's Nocturne? I guess we can just give him a shrine here to heal up a little bit. Give Vagar one. I mean, ships are good too.
Minions have spawned.
I mean, those Bard Shrines earlier, kind of a big deal. They give out, what, 55 extra HP to mid lane and the jungler too. I mean, Bard is a very cool design. I've always liked Bard. I just never, I don't know. I guess I just didn't play him the right style or something. I don't know. Because, like, he doesn't scale in the traditional sense of, like, AP and stuff like that, but... It is pushing towards us, which is kind of lame. Could I have W'd? Maybe I could have W'd him instantly and gotten him out of some of that. If I had another W prepped over here, maybe. I don't know.
An enemy has been slain.
Huh. Might have been a little ambitious.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay, Triss, that's pretty good timing. Triss might get Dragon off of that, but... Where is everyone? I got a really late start. My alarm didn't go off and I had a really long day, like, moving stuff. I shampooed and vacuumed the whole house over at the new house. Or vacuumed and shampooed, rather. I guess it doesn't matter. However you say it. cleaned a lot of crap and moved stuff. I'm not gonna let him W this. He's gonna want to. It ain't happening on my watch, sir. Oh boy. Okay, Collie's kind of a problem. Could I have gotten out of that? I probably could have just backed in a bush after I killed Janna instead of going for Nocturne. I'm pretty sure I would have been able to get out. Huh. Do I ever play silent support? Asked Brandon. Sorry, I can't see all the questions all the time. I try. I don't know. I don't really like peeler supports. I mean, Scion can engage, but the heyday when Scion was good bottom was when Banner of Command was pretty good. I really need to hit 6. Okay, she wants to freeze. I don't know. I don't know that I agree with that, but I'm gonna go get Chimes if she's gonna do that. Is Nocturne 6 or what? Oh, I need to ping his 6 though. He needs to be 6 and then come bottom. Okay, he's 6. Tell me your range, Nocturne. That should be enough. Wait, what the fuck? Where's Nocturne? Dude, if he just ulted in there. Alright, well, I guess he's getting Dragon, but it's like, bro. I was pinging your ult for a reason. Well, now they're gonna know he's here, so they're gonna run. Okay, I mean, I guess whatever. It feels like we could have had multiple kills. Trist might have been able to kill the, Lucian as well. She did have a big bomb on him, but We going Nocturne or what? Oh my god, dude, that was so long. What is he waiting on? Fuck. God damn, I could have ignited him. If I just ignited him instantly, he would have died. I didn't see how low he was after that. Like, why would... I don't know why he wouldn't freaking ult. Like, what are you waiting on, dude? I didn't have my ult. I was just so tilted from Nocturne and then Triss, like, flashing and inting. My brain just couldn't process what I just saw. I should have, if I ignited the, Lucian, obviously, he would have just died right there. But I was just, I don't know. My mind was blown. I was tilted. This guy's gonna give me a stroke. Oh boy. I don't know. We're rushing Stormrazor too. I need to use my ults with Vagar.
Turret has been destroyed. Turret plating will fall soon. An ally has been slain.
This is gonna be tough. How low? So we have a 2v1 pincer, and she won't go. I don't know, man. Was that bad? I don't. Seemed like we had a 2v1. I have both Psalms. She had her ult. She had heal.
Shut down.
Janna was cut off.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Can we do this or not? Like, the fuck? I guess we're not doing it. I guess, no, forget it. We don't want to opt into a 4v5. God forbid. I'm not touching that. Alright. Does Wit's End give movement? It does give movement. Maybe I go for a Wit's End here. Instead of a rapid fire. I'm trying to think of a better, like, magic resist item. Locket seems kind of bad. I mean, he just gets it for free, basically. Oh, Garen's here? What? I forgot there was even a Garen in this game. Oh, the jump, though. No. Don't stand close to the wall, dude. It's taking forever. Collie's top though. I just can't push fast enough. Don't have that Ziggs pushing. I mean, I guess I could just get Shrelius and hope for the best, but... he's 3 levels higher. I need to complete this warding item, is what I need to do. Why is he going purple? Oh, he's got an eye still.
An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill.
Really?
Enemy has been slain.
Please just fucking auto attack. Jesus. Okay. Fuck, bless. Okay. AP Yone. Okay, alright. Oh, guys, please don't get caught. Alright. Thoughts on new commands? They're fun. I like them, Sammy. Anyone dead? Can we just go? Like, they're injured. Shit, come on, you stupid thing. Oh my god, really? God, I got faked, man. I gotta work on that timing there. I thought the animation was it was getting ready for its charge, but it was just like shuffling around in the minion wave. How close? They got wards everywhere. Fuck that silence. Is that like a 3-second silence? I guess it's only a second and a half. I should have ulted these guys. I was just too tunneled on killing the Akali when she woke up. I could have also just ulted the Akali when she was chasing Tristana. Tristana also could have ulted her. I was thinking she was gonna dodge it with her R. I didn't know the status of her R. This Mundo looks really squishy. What the hell is he building?
has destroyed a turret.
Like, Dragon's up. Why are we goofing around? Vhagar's dead. Really?
Has been slain.
We were out.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Please, guys. Why was he there? He's ulted and died like 3 times. It's like, dude, that's offensive, not defensive, bruh.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Stupid ass champion.
Destroyed.
Alright, well, we got a turret, I guess. So much damage. Maybe I should get like a Warmogs or something. Because I do go in and out of combat a decent amount. I don't know. I should probably just not mess around with a colleague. Doesn't even have any spell pen, doesn't matter. I guess she's got her boots. I don't think I'll be able to afford a Warmogs probably in this game. I think I just need to get Shurelya's and just position better. This guy's 2 and 11. 2 and 12, jeez. I mean, you just gotta win games like that sometimes, but he's certainly not making it easy. Dude, that Lucian has hard fed so many times this game, and now he's 12 and 8. This is Challenger. I would ask about win trading. Well, I mean, he kind of has 0 scaling and he kind of has, like, good scaling with his chimes. He doesn't have traditional scaling. But yeah, AP items, like enchanter items, not necessarily the strongest. Shit, that's bad. Yeah, this thing I got them both killed there, probably. It was one of my first not so great ults. Well, the one against the tower wasn't that great. Wasn't actively like. I should have queued her first. I don't think I would have killed her, but. Yeah, they get it, man. I mean, we can't. I'm not gonna go look at that again. Well, do they? Yeah, they got it. And people are kind of mixed on it. I think Athene's is still good, but for solo queue, I actually, as much as I used to hate it, I actually do like the Dead Man's Plate. Just because, like, the movement is so important on Bard, or it's just so nice. And, like, he has to get so close in combat to be effective with his auto attacks and things like that, that, like, having the extra tankiness is definitely relevant. I don't know where everybody is, but I'm gonna go ahead and grab these chimes. I feel like they've changed the chime placement too to where it's a lot easier, especially some of the early chimes. Yorick's splitting, which is what we need to be doing, because it's going to be hard to 5v5 without a Kali.
Your team has destroyed a
Oh! Well, I got the stun, but doesn't matter.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Alright, I've got good wave clear though. Don't let him back, don't let him back. He might just be able to straight win. Just stop the backs. Oh, Vagar TP'd in there too, nice. Hey, what's up, Vibahov? How many wards did I kill? I killed 9 wards. If you get an assist on a ward, that should count. Because I don't think it does as a takedown. So, like, if you're being a good little support, you should, if possible, give the last hit over to somebody else. So they get the gold, right? So they get the 30 gold or whatever. But you don't get credit for it then. So it's like, I mean, not that the stats matter, but... Hey, what's up, Giannis? Going well. I think we're 2-0. We got a bit of a late start. I'll play one more Bard. Bard's fun. Hey, if I can actually get good on it, maybe I could try out Bard in Diamond and do all right. Because, like, I do like Rakan a lot, but it feels like he's not amazing right now in this meta. Yeah, you can definitely mess up that ult. I think the easiest way is just like use it as engage.
Right.
Yeah, they did change the chime locations. That was like last year, I think, when Bard started becoming a bit more popular. Like, the changes that really made him, I think, become a bit more mainstream were the chime location, optimization, and I think they buffed... They may have buffed his Q stun duration by like 0.1 or 0.2 seconds, something like that. And then just Leona and Nautilus not being that great. Yeah, Morgana is... She just stops a lot of champs who want to... Especially the hard engage champs. Well, so why is Rakan out of the meta? I still, I still like to play him. I can probably still do okay with him, but he doesn't have any lane presence. So that's the big thing. Like, he's basically melee. His Q tickles. It doesn't do a lot of damage unless you put a lot of points into it, which is gonna severely hamper your mid game. And just some of the champs that are meta right now are difficult for him to deal with. So like Caitlyn is really hard because she can net backwards to dodge your W. And traps, like if she plays around her traps correctly, make it really difficult to engage on her. And then Ashe with the arrow is just kind of always bad news. So that's the thing. It's like he's pretty good right now, but he can't help push, and he can get pushed in and bullied and can't really do a lot in the early game. Like, he's a lot better in an all-in, type of scenario. All-in type of meta. Now, he can last through harassment longer than something like Leona or Bard. Guess we'll hold on to that. He can last through the all-in meta a little bit more because he does have a shield, he does have a heal, but it's just like you just can't do a lot. You're just kind of conceding the lane, and like the lane matters so much right now. So he's a lot better against like, there are still assassins in the mid lane, but assassins, and then I liked him in a Nautilus and Leona. Obviously, when Xayah is in the meta, or when Xayah is good, that's when you see him in pro, but... So I still think he's alright. I think I had him tier 1 for this tier list. He's pretty much always tier 1 or tier 2, but part of that is because I have a lot of experience on him too. I'll tell you, my win rate on Rakan is really low on this Smurf account, on this gold account. Like on my main account, it's like 300 games, 54%. On this account, it's like, I don't know, 50 games, 40%. I haven't seen a ton of Lux support lately. I know she's like moving back up, but yeah, Lux is a bad matchup. There's a lot of bad matchups. I liked his matchup into Leona and Nautilus, but they are not picked nearly as much. Yeah, and sorry again for the late start, everybody. I just had a really long day. Overslept a little bit.
Welcome to Summoner's
But we in there.
Rift.
Now, tomorrow, I'm going to make a video about it, but,
30 seconds until minions spawn.
tomorrow I am going to be moving. So hopefully, I mean, so there might be an internet snag. Hopefully not, but yo, Ezreal, no leash? Like, what the hell? I mean, Lee's kind of fine, but it does slow down, you know, his clear, even if he's safe doing it. Hey, what's up, Kashinto? Wow, he has barrier for real? I think, did I say, I saw Thresh flash. I guess I could have just flashed and gone for the Thresh. So it would have been guaranteed. And then Twitch would have had to flash anyways. I got greedy going for Twitch and thinking I could clean up Thresh. Alright. You get W because you give a lot of free health to your teammates. Like, I gave a shrine to Orianna, I gave a shrine to Lee, and I gave a shrine to us bottom. It's basically like you're handing out like 180 health early on. Which is a lot. I mean, it's like you're starting your team off with like 400 extra gold or something, like first blood. With extra stats. No, didn't get the experience off of it. I'm gonna try to get better about communicating where the jungler is, because a lot of times I feel like I notice a lot more than most people do as far as where the jungler is and all that stuff. So I just need to communicate that more. Leah was on the bottom side of the map, so we gotta respect it a little bit. She probably left, but... Lee should be good here. He's level 4, which is a little spooky, but...
An enemy has been slain.
Twitch went invisible.
I was hiding.
I'm gonna try to get a better control ward in soon. Hey, what's up, I8? Huh. I appreciate it, man. Hey, come by anytime you want, hang out. Very chill community. We're on late night. Come in, talk about some League, talk about your day, talk about some random game that you played, whatever you want to do. I try to talk as much as I can. Obviously, end game, I can't catch every question immediately, but I feel like we're about to get ganked, yeah. He doesn't have any mana, though. Okay. I need a little bit more of if he stops that back. No, they didn't. Help protect the Oriole. I was waiting on 900 gold for Boots of Swiftness anyway, so... Boots of Swiftness buff's actually really big for Bard too. Heh. Oh god. Damn, could I have ulted that and saved her? Maybe. Alright, well we know she's backed. Or I thought she'd backed.
Killing spree. An enemy has been slain.
Shit. Really? He's gonna get soloed by the Thresh?
Has been slain.
Literally soloed by Thresh. Okay. I gotta respect it. I don't know where Twitch is. Knight's Vow, yeah, I would never go Zeke or Knight's Vow first on Recon. You only get half of the value out of it. It'd be very rare. They're both armor items, so there's not, like... Zeke's is just way better. Like, you get a lot of damage off of Zeke's from the active. I was hoping that Thresh was going to chase there, so I was trying to lead it. Damn it. Went for the harass instead of the cannon. I should have just taken the cannon. Knight's Vow is really like a second or a third item if they have a lot of armor and you want 2 armor items. So you would get that in addition to Zeke's a lot of the time. But it's rare. Like, ever since they changed Shirelia's is kind of your go-to second or third item. 'Cause it's got health on it too, you know? So before Shirelia's was reworked, before Shirelia's was reworked, Knight's Vow was a little more common in certain situations, but... Auto attack! I think if he just auto queued and then eat away, I mean, maybe it's not enough to kill. And he is rushing Sunfire for some reason. Huh. Yeah, I could have played that better if I could have done a lot of things better there. No way. Alright, well, Ori's gonna get him, right? Bad call. Is he right there? Nah, he got out. I think he just probably ran straight. Nah, I could have stunned her. I could have flashed something. Yeah, that was just bad. I was thinking, like, I was hoping they would bunch up and I could get the stun on both of them, and I did, but then Ezreal just bailed really quick. And I mean, maybe that was the right call. Maybe I shouldn't have even tried it. So finally having a little bit of an off-Bard game here. Knock the shield off. Knock the shield off. Fuck. That damn wall. Okay, well, I guess he wasn't feeling it. Is right there. Well, people ask about individual isolated stats. I think Alistair was talking about that a lot. You know, should you go for health or resistances? Think about complete items more so than individual stats, because really it's a lot of the actives on the items that make certain things good or not, you know? So instead of thinking in isolation, should I get health or should I get armor on a tank, you should be thinking like, am I going to get Knight's Vow or am I going to get Zeke's? Like, do I want more individual protection for people or do I want more offense with my ults? You know, I think that's a better way to think about it. Because like, even if health is like a better stat in theory, like you don't want to rush like a Giant's Belt or something, you know what I mean? So that's why I think it's like a dangerous way of thinking. And a lot of times it's more useful to think about completed items and like those effects. Now it is important. I mean, sometimes something can have a really cool effect, but then like your team comp just doesn't need that, right? I should have warded over this. I had a feeling someone was going to come for us, but I saw Lilia top, so I was like, oh, well, she's not going to get us. Oh, y'all are talking about, like, what do they call it? The CDR salad or something. I don't like those builds on Thresh. I know that there are good Thresh players that do it, or really anybody. I mean, sometimes, you know, everything, I guess, is a little situational. It's not like that's terrible just to get Glacial Shroud, Kindle Gem, you know, Ionian Boots. But, I don't know. I mean, CDR is disproportionately really good with Thresh because of how it scales with his hook. So if anyone's going to do it, Thresh can do it. But I just personally feel most of the time like having completed items is the way to go. Except with, like, certain kinds of champs, like maybe Tiamat users. Can he? I'm not confident that he's going to go on that. Well, we got him. I don't know. Maybe is there a way I could have gone harder on that? It's possible. Let me try to get these while she's dead, if I can. Yeah, but it's 250. I mean, a Knight's Vow is still an extremely good item. On a lot of tanks. I mean, more and more people have gone for, if it's like the hard engage and you just want to stay in melee and just keep autoing and you have low cooldown CC like Nautilus or Leona. I think that, you know, something like Gargoyle Stoneplate can be really good. It doesn't have CDR and it doesn't have health on it, which is kind of a bummer, but like it's so good in 5v5s if that's what you're opting into. What up? Supportal combat. Garen might get inhibitor here though. Can you stop their back? Oh, we got one of them. Oh, Jesus. I don't know about that, Lee.
Has destroyed a turret.
Oh,
An enemy has been slain.
I'm gonna have enough to get it anyways. I don't need to do that. By the time I spawn. Leah's dead. Damn, I didn't realize Twitch was that fed. Holy crap. Okay, I maybe needed to get another armor item. 'Cause I feel like we dumpstered him in lane, but maybe not. I need to get like a Randuin's or something here.
An ally has been slain. Dominating.
Got 2 more kills. I mean, we did get an inhibitor, that's good. 3 kills.
Shut down.
Hopefully boys are getting them Randuins. I don't know if they are or not. I think if Ori hard committed to that more, we could have killed him. Maybe. I could have gotten out. I don't know. I think maybe we could have both gotten out if she just turned and killed the Twitch on site.
Hey Professor, I've been rocking Aminu in ranked and wanted to see if you could play a game of him. You can use my all-night blueys.gg for the item path.
Yeah, sure. I can't read it. I have my thing blocked, but yeah, is asking to play a champ, sure. Yeah. 40 armor and Colt. I guess we'll get that. Is Triforce or Cleaver better? It depends on your matchup. I think most of the time, Triforce, but if you really need to shred a bunch of armor, like if they're stacking a bunch of tanks or something like that, they have 2 or 3 big tanks, I think Cleaver can be good. Can we? I mean, we only have one lane. I think it's a waste of time. Okay, let me see this. A Moo Moo. Check out Night Blues. Is there really a Night Blue 1 and a Night Blue 2? Bro, he's not a pro gamer. Come on, man. He's a streamer. Yeah. A lot of the Amumu one tricks that I see the high level Amumus build MAP. So I don't see Conquer. I mean, I know that, you know, Night Blue 3 is a good player. And he's up there, but I don't know. A lot of the one tricks that I see playing him, playing with AP, and I'm more inclined to do that. I don't know. Like his tankiness is okay, but I think, you know, he's at his best when it's like this stuff. Like Oldie Hunter, Eyeball Collection, Cheap Shot, Electrocute, and you just go for him. He was never on a formal pro team. He was like TSM's academy, or he might have been on TSM's bench, or something like that. I mean, he's a great player. I'm not trying to knock it, but I'm just saying that, like, I mean, how do they label I'm a cutie pie? So he's called like a meme stream. What's I Will Dominate's name? Well, like Cutie Pie's not called a pro player, and he definitely was for several years. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's semantics, but I mean, being labeled as a pro gamer is a pretty big honor. It'd be like saying someone was like NBA or something like that had never played in the NBA, right? That had just like been probably like pretty good in college ball or something, but But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Okay. So this guy, he mixes it up. He does go... I see a lot of times Cinder Hulk into tank. Like Cinder Hulk, Leandries, Rylai's is what I see a lot. That's the last time I looked. Maybe more people are on that Runic. Cinder Hulk is pretty bad early, but it does give you nice wave clear. Runic, I mean, maybe it is Runic. Sork, Runic. Abyssal Mask is interesting. Because that's kind of tankiness plus damage. This guy goes Aftershock, though. Like, full tank Aftershock. A lot of people are going for the Hourglass. That's interesting. The other guy was, too. I never really got that on Amumu. Does it work with your tiers? It probably does. I mean, this guy goes full tank and makes it work. I mean, I guess it probably depends on the game. But I was trying out Amumu a while ago. We'll go ahead and queue up. I was trying out Amumu a while ago, and... you want me to do a tank build? Okay. I feel like that's probably not the way to go in solo queue, honestly, but... I don't know. I think you really, really want Ulti Hunter. Frozen Heart Leandries. People have been asking about that meme interaction.
Right.
I mean, that does have a cute interaction. I feel like Rylai's is the same thing, but a lot of AP, but you don't get the tankiness. But and that does give you another build path. Rylai's doesn't have CDR on it, so... I mean, Frozen Heart is really good. It just seems like a nombo with Cinder Hulk, though. Okay. Alright, we'll try it out. We'll do what you want. A lot of junglers have been moving away from Cinder Hulk or Aftershock, but it still can be pretty good. Well, they are all AD, so this is a good spot for it.
I thought you'd never pick me.
Okay, well, we're going all AD runes then. Yeah, I think still attack speed. Attack speed's just so good. I think you have to have it. The hell? I meant to say WTF, whatever, friendly chat. Please tell me you're going to gank Mumu. Yeah, I'm ganking level 2. I'm just going to chain gank top lane level 2 constantly. It's like, no. Like, I don't know. You definitely have to have your chat muted. If you're going to jungle, that is a must. So many people just don't understand anything about, like, what goes on in the jungle. Yeah, even if you don't have a special thanks, H-Mong. I appreciate it. Even if you don't have like special interactions with attack speed, it's just like it's such a high budget rune where you get 10% out of it. That's 250 gold value versus like 8 AD. Or no, it's not even 8 AD, it's 8 ability power, which is like 165 or something gold. So you're getting paid like 80 gold. 70 or 80 gold. Hey, what's up, surgeon? Say you don't look at me. Okay, you can look at me. Does that mean you're gonna feed me? What's up, Black Falcon? Scaling health is worth considering, especially on a Cinderhulk jungler, but since they're literally all AD, they have a lot of crit too. Shin does do partial magic damage, but it's probably not, it's not worth itemizing against that. So Randuin's is another one that would be like super good here. I think they lowered the cooldown on Amumu's ult one patch, and then they nerfed it and brought it back up the next patch. Like sometime in the last year. No, no Iceborne Gauntlet. Specifically Randuin's, because Randuin is very, very good against crit, and they have 2 heavy crit users. Usually if they have 2 big crit users, you want to get Randuin's.
Let's find some friends.
Because it basically reduces crit damage by like 40%. This is 20% of the total crit. Like the total damage, not just the critical strike bonus damage. I'm pretty sure. I want to avoid Lee, so I might actually start golems here.
Minions have spawned.
I think I should be able to do Raptors, red, blue.
Come play with me.
Oh, I'm not messing with Lee early. Only a fool would do that, in my mind. He might also come and invade me, so I gotta watch out for that.
Where are we going? Come play with me.
Amumu's not as ult reliant or as blue reliant as he used to be.
Let's find some friends. Okay.
I didn't see him. Apparently he tried to gank somewhere. Or is he bottom? No, they're just fighting.
Hey, come back.
Am I supposed to max Q or E with this build? It's Q, right?
Where are we
First blood.
Let me know in chat real quick if it's Q or E.
Kill.
I think what do you want to see, David? Q max or E max? I think it's Q. That lowers the cooldown and does a lot more damage.
Come play with me.
Oh, almost with the outplay. All right, I'm doing Q max.
An ally has been slain.
Come play with me. Let's find some friends.
Okay, all the stuff's down bottom. I think it's E for Q.
Okay.
jeez. Everybody's there. Are they gonna try to dive? What? He didn't take any damage. Shit, I'm dead. Was it just me or did Alistar literally not take any damage from that tower shot? He took a tower shot, right? Oh my god.
Let's find some friends.
Because he queued me. Seems weird. I thought Alistar was going to take more damage than that. That's why I went in that much.
Okay.
Shut down.
Was he? He's level 4. He doesn't have his ult. No, but he queued me, I thought, and still took one. I mean, I guess it was Aftershock, but Jesus, like... I didn't think it made you fully immune to tower shots. You still take some damage, right? I mean, it was probably a combination of Aftershock plus, like, heal. Or Jhin doesn't even have heal. I don't know. I'm going to have to go look. Because I don't get it. It's just a disaster. I can't even go down there now. Like, when they used all their sums, I could, but then they died, like, twice more.
Come back.
You're pretty low on your clears.
Where are we going?
Fuck. Come on, Darius. God bless.
Come play with me.
Enemy double kill.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't matter their sums though, Jhin, like, or Lucian. The problem is you've died 7 times in 9 minutes, so I can't, like, especially not without my ult. It's so fun. It's like the people that chain feed are the ones that want you to gank them the most, and it's almost always a really bad idea to gank a lane that's really fed. Unless you're, like, extremely certain it's gonna convert. So, like, maybe if I get my ult here, I can go look at it, but you do get a bigger shutdown, but...
An ally has been slain.
Like, every lane's just chain feeding. What? He went Hex Drinker against Shen top? Oh my lord. Oh, sorry, David. Well, Sweeper is good, but in this elo, I like keeping the wards to help help allies, because they usually don't ward that much. So I do get a Sweeper eventually, but
Let's find some friends.
I do like to hold on to the wards just for a little bit, just because people usually don't ward enough. I wouldn't say never gank a losing lane, but I would say most of the time it's a bad idea to gank a losing lane. It depends on how bad they're losing and who the champions are. Like, Darius, we can still get kills if Lee doesn't show up, but it's like Lucian and Lulu are, like, pretty weak, you know, when they don't have a lot of gold. I think just try to gank for the Zed.
Come play with me. Where are we going?
Shut down.
Okay, well, I guess Jin took some tower shots or something. Alright, maybe. Maybe we can get back in there.
Hey, come back. Find some friends.
I guess maybe with the AP build, the Q, then maybe Aftershock, not Q. Yeah, no, you're right though, Shurgeon. I know what you mean. Hey, what's up, Senior? Does it feel weird?
An ally has been slain.
You a long time viewer of the channel, or you watched a long time ago? We appreciate you coming back by and checking us out.
Aw.
Alright, we'll switch over to Sweeper now. Well, I had hope. Lucian gave me a glimmer of hope. And then snatched it right back. Yeah, we're gonna have to give up that dragon. I mean, we can't.
Let's find some friends.
An enemy has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed.
Maybe if they don't know where I am, they won't try because mid's dead. Nah, they're trying. They're trying. They're gonna get it, probably. Maybe. Well, I mean, Lee's not moving on it. Are they gonna get away with doing it without their jungler? I guess they probably will. So, like, Zed's backed. He was low after that all in. Now they're gonna go do it. They know I'm down here though. I don't know where they're gonna go.
Has been slain.
Come play with me.
Well, we're starting to come back in here.
Aw.
Yeah, that'd be cool, David. Yeah, I'm happy to look at replays too if you want. I mean, this is turning out to be an okay game though. Feels a little weird rushing Frozen Heart right after Cinder Hulk, but I think that's what I have to do against this much armor. I mean, ideally, you'd probably want to go Leandri's next, but I don't have ult though. Darius is too low. I'm probably gonna get top with that rift. If I had ult, I maybe could have killed him there, but
Come play with me. Aw.
that's probably warded.
Where are we going? Let's find some
I have to get him that tower. Oof. Wish I hit that one. I didn't have ult though. It could have been a bait. Oof. God, I've missed 2 of these bandages. That's rough.
You have been slain.
Damn, I really wanted to have this CDR before before I ulted, but there just wasn't time for it. Is that 3rd dragon? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, like you said, the Frozen Heart Leandries we can try here. ADC's like solo invading our jungle. Well, I mean, considering like every lane I guess Zed did alright. But like, considering we had 2 losing lanes, we're kind of in it. God, that Hex Drinker's brutal though. It's like, I know he does some percentage health damage, but like, you gotta go Trinity, man, if you're going Darius. At least Cleaver or something, you know what I mean?
Has been slain.
They need to add 10% CDR to Leandre's or Rylai's, one of those two items. And like lower, you know, lower some other strategic costs on it. Okay, Shin's just 1v2ing our bot lane. Or Lee is. Darius said and Lucian all died with ult.
Come play with me. Okay.
The tough thing about a Mumu, from my perspective, you know, jungling in the last little bit, is that his movement's just so slow. Like, you can Q over walls and things like that, but I've really come to, you know, respect movement speed. It's just being such a paramount stat.
Friends and friends.
Really on supports too. Like Janna, that's really an unsung thing about why Janna's been strong for so long is the movement speed. And Bard, you know, the movement speed. Just being able to get places, especially in YOLO queue, is really handy, you know? Gage on Alistar are not always the greatest, but Shin, well, it doesn't matter if Shin's bottom or not, because he's Shin. I just don't do enough damage. I don't know. I like the AP build. I'd much rather, I would personally rather have Rylai's than Frozen Heart. It just feels like I just don't do enough damage. I don't know. Like, there is a resurgence in kind of the aftershock builds, but I mean, I know Night Blue does it. It can definitely work. But I was doing the tank one. I know my win rate went up a lot when I started going AP and Mumu. As weird as that sounds, like as troll as that sounds in solo queue, it's like just being able to ult and completely delete everyone in a team fight. I mean, I am missing a lot of queues too, because I just never played this champ hardly. So there's that, for sure. Lulu, just auto it, man. Yeah, I mean, our team's having some problems. I missed some important cues. Like, there was a lot of just mistakes going on in that game, but my experience when I had played it before was I like the AP a lot more, and that's what a lot of people had been on. Although more people are back on the you know, the other train. It's just the thing about Frozen Heart is it doesn't have HP on it, and it feels like if you're going Cinder Hulk, I don't know. I mean, I can see the argument for like CDR is very good on a Mumu. Frozen Heart's like just such a really good item in general on a lot of champions that it just feels like you just can't ever get. Just because it's so budgeted towards mana. And it's like, as a jungler, I mean, a Mumu does need mana more than most. It just feels like with the jungle item, you're like basically here we'll do another jungle game. I'm gonna try a Shyvana game. Play Heimer jungle. Wait, does Tyler 1 play Heimer in the jungle? I don't think I've seen that. Oh geez, we got 1,500. Nice. Thanks everybody for coming out. I was gonna log off in a little bit. I got a lot of stuff. We're moving today, starting around 11. But if we have this many people on, I can play like one more maybe. Let me use the bathroom real quick. Maybe two more. Who knows? Oh, nice. Didn't pop yet. Huh. Yeah, I agree with that. I think Leandri's second for sure. I mean, there's, you know, obviously you want some kind of tankiness in there, but I don't know. As we saw, even with like the one trick Amumu's, there was kind of not a consensus on exactly what to do there. I think the tank version gets more value at higher elo probably. Like the most popular stuff here is AP. That doesn't mean that it's right. I mean, let me look at u.gg real quick, or Lolalytics. It'll give us some better like just baseline stats. So I mean that's the cool thing about like League in general and certain champions, like trying to discover optimal builds and adjust it in game and stuff like that. Or jungle, always get rid of Kate, Ashe.
How may you die with your eyes closed?
Okay, so it is Emax. Not a lot of people are going Frozen Heart. I do like Thornmail a little bit more. The thing is, Thornmail like is so good, the healing reduction against a lot of champs. And the extra like magic damage that gets reflected back would trigger the Leandries, although not the upgraded Leandries like Frozen Heart. Cinderhulk does have a slightly higher win rate, first item. And then Leandri second. And then it's kind of up in the air after that. Frozen Heart does have a good third build. I mean, if they have a lot of armor, I guess Frozen Heart could be good. It does have a higher win rate than Thornmail third. It just kind of depends, I guess. I mean, Thornmail does help you with your clear. I guess a lot of people aren't doing the like Sork boot stuff. It's just Leandri's. Looks like a lot of people also don't get Rylai, so. Although it has a pretty high win rate, but. Galio Yorick, eh?
They are nothing before me.
I do need to update that. How much was Galio's support? Is Mercury Treads enough? Probably. Probably. I'm trying to think if I need to go Legend Tenacity, but like no one else. I guess there's the Nocturne Fear. Yeah, they just had a really good team comp. They had like triple tank, I guess, with Lee, or at least 2.5 tanks with Alistar and Shen, and they just had a superior ADC. Yeah, I haven't been keeping up with this thing a lot. What are we, like 3-1 tonight or something? 3-1, 2-1, something like that. Champ select relative to map side. That really doesn't matter in solo queue. That's more of a pro play thing, and that's because of the pick order in pro. So like, you know, first picking something that's blindable, for example, versus something that could be easily countered. I mean, that does come into play some in like Platinum and lower, but most people are just going to play their favorite champs. People don't build cohesive team comps. There's a couple of times someone will notice a certain theme and be like, okay, I'll go along with that. Yeah, we got a 5v5 team fight. Sure, I'll get off of my assassin and I'll play a team fight champ. People really don't start thinking about team comps or certainly making concessions or adjustments to their champ select based on team comps, you know? I want to avoid Nocturne. Possibly. I get a better leash bottom, but I think with Shyvana, I just go full clear and just avoid the enemy jungler. And I like going top to bottom also because then that positions you better to go for that first drag. So you me level 5 on first drag. Hopefully I can back with 950. Just skip ganks early. I don't think the map really matters that much. I mean, it just depends on like what your comp is. Like, there's a lot of stuff that depends, just comp dependent. I think most of why statistically there's a very small advantage, especially in pro to different sides of the map, is because of the pick order. Like the one thing, like late game, it is a lot harder to keep track of Baron, I think, from top side, because you have to walk around the wall.
On wings of fury. They are before me.
So that's why blue side gets a little bit of an advantage there. It's easier to gank blue side because of tri-bush early, but like the Baron positioning later in the game overcomes that a little bit. Interesting. So he got one Raptor. Guess they were thinking about invading me or something. I don't know. It did slow me down a little bit, but I'll go ahead and smite this. If he's here, I can't contest it anyways, because I'd be too low on health without smite, so if he's there, I just take Gromp and back. Not a big deal.
By the blood of my father.
Now, if he rolls up late and smites it away from me, that's going to be annoying, but it's really rare for someone to do that. Just letting him know where he is. So top lane, hopefully doesn't die. Dude, he's...
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Okay, we still haven't actually seen Nocturne. A little funky.
Without remorse.
Oh, you're talking about level 1 invades? Yeah.
But why?
It really doesn't matter, though. There's not a statistically significant advantage on either side of the map. Certain champs, certain comps are advantaged on certain certain sides, but it really doesn't matter. In Pro, it comes down to it's a lot easier for most teams to plan a proactive draft. So they like to have blue side so they can, you know, they get first pick and they get to kind of dictate how the draft's going versus red sides for counter picking. So if you have a really strong and flexible mid laner or top laner, then red side's going to be better if they can counter pick. Usually, like, historically most teams, like the most elite teams would sometimes pick red, but most pro teams pick blue side. Because you can practice that. With red, you have to, it's like improvisation versus, you know, having a script to some extent. Damn, I didn't get a control ward here.
The dragon nears.
Slain an enemy. An ally has been slain.
Did he do my... No, it just hasn't spawned yet. Dude, I can't. I'm low, bro. Actually, I'm gonna get this scuttle.
The enemies of Demacia will fall.
If I can get this scuttle... We don't have priority with mid either.
They should run.
He doesn't have flash. Silas is top, okay. Trying to make Silas miss. That's why I love having wave clear and movement speed, because just like in YOLO queue where people are just randomly rotating the side lanes, you can hard punish. Especially when a lot of people don't take, can we get a, not get a plate here.
An ally has been slain.
Okay, didn't expect him to be there. I thought he was topside. Is he 6? He's not 6 yet. Okay. I guess I thought he was top in all that fight, because he didn't come look at Dragon either. Maybe he was backed or something. I don't know. I always like to have one side of the map cleared before I back.
Killing spree.
So that was risky and kind of a waste of time to go into his jungle like that without a scout, but I figured I'd take a peek at it. That does give me enough, I think, for the full-on enchantment, though. Oh, you know, more than enough. I guess we'll go ahead and get Mercs. Well, nah, I'm gonna do Tabby because we're probably gonna want to do Spirit Visage next, and I don't want to over budget for Magic Resist. Platinum 1 is like top 12% or something, or Platinum 4 is. Platinum 1 is like top 5%. I understand, bro. Give me a second. I don't have Flash. This is gonna be really, really bad if they have this warded. Bot and mid are both missing. It does not look good. I'm trying to stay as far away from the river as I can. Stay away from that river, so if they're just like rotating up and down the river to go gank, then they don't see me on accident. I need to be fully raged out before I try to fight this.
Enemy double kill. An ally has been slain.
They're full health. Ooh, Galio.
I go.
Shut down. Your turret has been destroyed.
The enemies of Demacia will fall.
Shut down. An enemy has been slain.
Alright, yeah, we'll go for Spirit Visage. I missed.
You have been slain.
Lucian's fed. Damn. If I could have made it out of that clean, we would have gotten this tower. gotta find a use for this rift soon.
I smell fear.
Is Bard worth one? He might get nerfed again, but I've been having a lot of success on him lately. I think he's very good, yeah. Figure out a place where I can use this. We just gotta use it topside, I think.
They have nothing. Without remorse.
Hello? Shin, hi? How you doing? What the fuck? Well, I guess at least we got him to waste his thing.
The dragon nears.
An ally has been slain. Enemy rampage.
Give it up, dude.
The quiet before.
I guess they are all kind of low. The fuck?
I go. They
I need to
should
control
run.
this scuttle. Can like just anyone do anything? Why is Fizz top? I guess we should just lay down that dragon.
Enemy double kill.
Yeah, they don't have any crit, so I guess we're just going with the old old thorn mail here.
Your turret has been destroyed.
The enemies of Demacia will fall.
what's up? It's King. Thanks, buddy. Rift is about to expire, but I don't think we can do anything about that. We're gonna be too late. I mean, you do it really quickly, but...
Enemy rampage.
The rage.
Fizz is coming for it. Okay, no he's not. I should have pushed it then.
Suffer my fury.
Tremble before the power of a dragon.
An enemy unstoppable. Your team has destroyed.
I smell fear.
An enemy has been slain.
Alright, we can get back in here. It's kind of a rough go in here. Really? When did they get that? Wow, I can't believe he got that. I thought that it was going to time out. Well, it's a mistake. Really? Okay, they should all have him, right? I mean...
The dragon nears.
Guys, what the fuck? Seriously?
Shut down.
Four people on Yorick and they can't kill him? He has no defensive items. That's sad. Alright, guess we're going Death Stance next. Why not AP Shiv? This is a lot less ult reliant, does a lot more sustained damage. AP Shiv's still like okay, but this build's a lot faster at taking objectives too. I mean, you gotta keep in mind, like, our team is hard chain feeding this game, and we're still kind of in it.
Enemy has been slain.
Like, if they goof up ever with this build, you get Baron like almost instantly. Oh my god, really?
They
See if-
should run now.
Why was that so slowed? One of his abilities? Ghost Blade, really?
The enemies of Demacia.
Yeah, it's... I mean, AP Shiv's fine. It's just... It's a lot slower to come online, I think. And it's like... very skill shot dependent, too. You gotta be able to hit those skill shots, which is good. Like... Historically, Shyvana's problem is that she can get kited really easily. But it's like, if they have a lot of melee, it's not as much of a big deal, or if you have other CC on your team. I'm like spam pinging top. They're like, no, let's go get bottom. There's a Grandmaster guy that's like one tricks this. I got stunned out on that one. Yorick actually hit me pretty hard there. I think it was the Yorick. Yeah. I don't know what we get as our final item. We could do like a Titanic or something. I mean, Blazerun King is also super good.
I smell fear.
But like a little more HP would be nice. Wit's End. I mean, Yorick did do a lot of magic damage. That top Shyvana guy does do Wit's End sometimes, but they don't have that much, but it's like the lifesteal and the extra damage is so nice. I don't... Yeah, let's just go up here. See if we can get this. Yeah, we're out of Baron, but... Oh no, we got some. I'm out of Baron because I died. But we still have a little bit more on other people. Okay, that was good. What do I want? Do I really want Wit's End? Yeah, maybe we go Wit's End. Because that does give us some defense and some offense. And lifesteal. They don't have any grievous wounds on their team either, so... And the Wit's End, like, the healing obviously is super good when you have Spirit Visage. One bomb. Oh my god, really?
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
bot lane, you need to back. Well, I guess he's backing. Yorick's probably thinking more people are coming. Fortunately for us, because there's no way Fizz matches him. Where's that? They caught. This Yorick, though. I wish they would have just turned and gone with me. Yeah, I mean, Shyvana does a lot of, like, has a ton of base damage in her kit. Yeah, Dragon's up. It's really like this dude, the thing is, like, I'm the only one that can kill him, but I also need help. Well, if I think I could 1v1 him, honestly, but it's like, the problem is, it's like me 1v3ing. I can 1v3 everyone except for Yorick, but the issue is, it's just like, I don't know. If they see me over there, they're 100% gonna go for Baron, so I can't go there. He's just gonna run away anyways. Yeah, no one else on their team matters. Lucian did transition over to crit, which is kind of annoying. But I don't have Randuin, so he actually will do some damage now.
The enemy's inhibitor is respawned.
Still like the Thornmail though.
The might of Demacia will prevail.
Shut down.
I don't know where everyone else is, so I'm just gonna run. I mean, I don't know. I still don't think... I mean, I could try to go for, like, a hero play there, but... I'm just gonna die, like, 100% if I jump into that pit, and it's gonna be a 50-50 smite. We just had to send, like, 3 people after Yorick.
They should run now.
I don't know. I might end up selling this Wits In for Randuin's later. Randuin's plus Thornmail feels bad because you double up on the Cold Steel, which that gets wasted.
The rage. They have
I thought we could punish that, but reckon not. I'm just gonna go up here and push this. Shit, Dragon's up. I need to attack things, guys. I need to let this time out, and then I need to attack.
Your inhibitor is respawned.
Yeah, come on, let's go, dude. 1-on-1. You ain't got your boys this time, do you? I wonder if I could get rid of the jungle item and get like a Blade of the Ruined King. Would that be word? Off me. He's gonna try to backdoor. Piece of shit. Alright, I gotta... Can we just win, though? Who's gonna mark him? Okay, Shin can mark him, and we can just win, probably. Kill the fucking Nexus! Okay, we're gonna get it, maybe? No. Because we're all chasing people around. I don't know. Get him, Shin. Alright. God bless. I guess I shouldn't have jumped after him there. Maybe I get Blade of the Ruined King instead of Ninja Tabby. Or some. I mean, I need to get something. I mean, the boots are really good. I can use the slow off of that. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm still pretty fast with like Wits End, and Shyvana's just naturally pretty fast, and then I've got my W to help me out a little bit. I think that's probably the correct call. I mean, Triforce would be another one, yeah. York doesn't have his TP. They don't have any TPs. I don't. Fuck, York. I got him. I think I can get him. Please tell me they can end versus Lucian. Okay. Woo. That was a spicy one, wasn't it, Sadie? Extra spicy. She says, calm down. It's 5 in the morning. I'm trying to sleep. Some of us sleep over here. Some of us be sleeping. Thornmail damage does heal with Death Stance, correct. And with Ravenous Hunter. And with Conqueror. And with the healing potion that I got. I guess the Fizz. Jeez, that was a rough one. Oh
we got in there. I mean, that's it. Like Shiv, like one-on-one, when you get a couple of items of Shiv, there are very few champions in the game that are going to be able to take her in just a slugfest. It's a straight up fist fight, melee on melee. Like, she's going to beat most people if you have tank, because you just have so much like just raw damage in your kit. Her numbers are just like off the charts. So that is one thing, is that she can split push. She can 1v1. I mean, she's kind of like just a much better version of Master Yi, I think, if you play her with this style, because she's tanky, she can get to the back line, but she can still delete people. It's not as much like 6-item raw offense deletion. Master Yi can run people down and stick to people, but it's a similar concept where it's just like just hyper damage. And this, you know, I was talking about this build right here with the Baron. Like, if they ever screw up past 20 minutes, you get Baron. Like, you can almost solo it. Kind of like Master Yi. So yeah, this is the guy that I actually looked at for his build. Soy Boy Manlet is a 57% Shyvana, like on-hit Shyvana one trick. I tried a bunch of builds with this back in like April or June, where I was playing a ton of Shyvana. And I was going more warrior for the early game. And I was getting too many offensive items early. Like, Blather and King, I feel, is super good because your Q triple procs it. Like, your auto attack procs it once, and your Q is an auto attack reset to proc it again, and your Q procs on hits twice. So it's super good with on hit effects. And your Q does like AoE, like a sweeping cleave, and it hits everybody with the on hit effect as well. So any of those on hits are pretty good, but it's like you're so squishy with it. And she does a lot of magic damage and physical damage, so that makes Death's Dance like really appealing as well. So it's like there's a lot of items that are really good. But this guy ends up going Conquer, Triumph, Ravenous Hunter, and then he usually rushes a Spirit Visage because of the extra 30% healing that you get off of everything. And it's just a good like stat item in general. So he often goes Tabby into Visage, and then he kind of feels it out from there. Usually it's another tank item. But sometimes he does Wit's End. But yeah, so that's... And it's just a really fun build, like... Because you can just power farm hardcore, and then you can 1v1 people, you take objectives super fast. You know, that's what I'm all about. I mean, my Shyvana, like... I don't know if it's going to have... like, last 30 days, or if it has, like, for the whole season. But I would murder people on farm with Shyvana. Like, not even close. And that's going to be it for the games for tonight. I hate to go when we still have 1,300 people, but I do have to, like, move everything out of the house in, like, probably 5 hours, and I still need to do some teaching stuff. But yeah, I don't know if this show is going to show everything, but I did go on a pretty good, like, losing streak, or a pretty bad losing streak, I should say, when I sort of hung her up for a little bit. I used to have like a 60% win rate on her for a while there. But yeah, I mean, it's like, you know, I'm up, like, by 30 minutes I'm up 70 CS. It feels like I'm up 100 a lot of times lately. And then, like, my dragon control had been really good for a while there. 70% of the rifts, 3 dragons per game. So, anyways, I think she has a lot of potential. Like, she can get kited out, but in YOLO queue, just where you get to run around, you're super fast, and you can 1v1 people a lot, and just, like, slam the objectives. I think that Shyvana is really good, and I like that. And, excuse me, I do like Bard a lot as well. I don't know if my Bard stats are showing up here yet, but yeah, trying that build out with Bard. 100% duels win rate on Bard. But yeah, I'm definitely picking up steam with Bard here. actually lose Rift a lot with Bard, but anyways, we'll get back in there next time. So thank y'all very much for tuning in. As always, I appreciate it. I don't know if they're going to do a patch notes. They said they're taking a week off or something, which is weird. It's like, no time off. But they're taking a week off at Riot, apparently. Yo, low key. Yeah. I'm gonna start making some merch. I want to put I definitely want to put that on a t-shirt. I think that'd be pretty fun. Because I want to make some merch. It's like, not just my logo. I think that's like lame. First of all, my logo's not very good. But even if I had a good logo, I don't like the merch. It's just like a logo on it with like a catchphrase or something. You know, like I want some stuff where you could wear it out and it would look interesting anyways, right? Like people would be like, okay, that's kind of a cool shirt. That's kind of an interesting shirt, even if they had no clue who I was. So yeah, like YOLO Q. I've got a couple other sayings on the channel that we use that I think would be pretty fun. But yeah, we'll see. I've been talking about merch for years, but hopefully I can get it going in the next few weeks. I do have to start prepping for classes and teaching this week. I do teach at a American university, so we're starting classes this week. But anyways, after that gets settled in, maybe we can try out the merch. But anyways, that's going to be it. Thank you very much. Have a good day, and we'll see everybody next time.